In today's video, I spent 100 days in a custom ultra hardcore mod pack. I survived against mythological creatures and challenged new bosses in the Twilight Forest. Watch me travel to new dimensions and tackle the difficulties of exploring brand new biomes. Watch me tame new creatures and complete my 3 goals for the end of the 100 days. Those tasks were to successfully make and power an ME system. The other 2 tasks were to kill the Wither and obtain a Elytra. This video has taken me months to film, so if you do want to share the love and support, please feel free to like, subscribe and turn the post notification bell on to be notified when I next upload a 100 days video. I hope you enjoyed this video and let's get right into it. On day 1 I started out like any normal Minecrafter and spawned into this brand new world, ecstatic to see where this would lead me. So I started by farming this tree. I explored a bit after getting some basic tools and I found a mushroom biome and killed the mushroom to get level up. I then entered this Gorgon temple to get some string. So much murder and gathering of string just to make a simple backpack. After exploring for most of the day, I finally found a house and entered inside and got myself some iron armor, and some of the armor was enchanted. After I got my armor on, I searched through all the chests that had spawned with the building. I found nothing of significance in the downstairs chests until I went up into the attic to where I found in one of the chests a diamond sword which had the enchant of sharpness 1. I then went to sleep, ready for day 2. The next day I got ready to move on from this blacksmith and decided that I wanted to make my own house somewhere. So I let my stuff smelt as I crafted a nature's compass to move on. So I decided to mine for a bit and get some more resources. I decided to smelt what I got when it was getting closer to night. I also crafted an iron shield that came in very handy. I continued to mine almost all the ores that I saw that were from vanilla Minecraft, as I knew that they didn't need a mod to use. I decided to fight an enderman and won. This left me on 1 heart. I got so close to death, it was unbelievable. I almost lost it all right there. I had found some emeralds, but as I tried to go and get them, my bucket had glitched out and the water inside it had vanished. I got some diamonds after refilling my bucket, and after searching for a bit, I finally got back to the emeralds that I left earlier and mined them. I continued to explore the cave and found a lot more diamonds. And I almost got killed by a creeper. After searching around the cave for a bit, I found a weird structure which at first I was wondering if it was the stronghold, but when I got closer I realised that I was proven wrong. This structure housed a mob named Ed, and he packed a punch. Once I killed Ed and opened the chest, I found my very first inventory pet. The inventory pet was a cow, and there was nothing else left in this structure of importance. I noticed a trap chest and got myself some golden apple saplings. I found a chest with an irregular amount of diamonds surrounding the chest. A bloody chest started to attack me. Once I killed it, I got an artifact. It was running shoes. It increased my speed quite a lot. I looted this spider spawner and found nothing of real use, but took whatever I thought I really needed. I traded with the goblin trader to get more iron and gold. Nothing was that quite important in the chest. I had a miniature heart attack as the spawner spawned 2 skeletons in my face with nothing really good in the chest. I also had a close encounter with a sea serpent, but somehow I lived. I found my first village and looted it. I also decided to set up my bestiary that came in very handy. I also just stole all their bookshelves. Poor villagers. On the 6th day I decided to farm up a lot of gravel on the top of the gravel mountains. I also found a graveyard and destroyed the cursed chest and looted up. I had my first run-in with a fire dragon and ran away. It lost aggro on me and attacked the pixies and villagers as I kept on running and farmed the bamboo. On day 7 I found a birch village and looted it. It didn't have anything too useful apart from the food. In the blacksmith, the only good thing was the iron greatsword. Other than that, nothing else in there was good. I also found a ruined nether portal that wasn't that good. Found another fire dragon that I swiftly avoided through the birch forest. I found yet another village, but it was being attacked by a fire dragon. On day 9 it didn't start off too well. I found a fire dragon den in the desert, and as soon as I got to a savanna I got attacked by something that I didn't know what it was. I found a desert temple, didn't have anything good in it, the same with the ruined portal that I found later on. On that night I slept in another blacksmith after looting it. On the 10th day, with me being so picky and finding a good area to build, I found it and started to clear the area of trees and started to build. On the 11th day I just continued to build. Same on the 12th day. On the night of the 12th day I got a blue moon, which just increased luck and confused me on the night to where I had to search up on Cursed Forge. I then later slept. I found yet another ruined portal and got myself some night vision goggles, which later became my best friends in this 100 days. I mined some clay and sand to make some grout. I started work on making a smelter by smelting grout. I stole lava from that ruined portal I found earlier, mined some copper, and made a smeltery controller so that my work can commence. On day 15 I had a working smeltery. On days 16 and 17 I worked on making an anvil for making a hammer. On the following day I started working on making my hammer and took it down to the mine and started mining. On day 19 I sold the cobblestone that I got down the mine to the goblin. For the 20th and 21st day I made 2 hammers and they were both made out of bronze. On the 22nd day I made my diamond armor and an enchantment table. On the next day I decided that it was time to excavate the cliff wall beside my base so that I can make an area for my farm. On day 24 I continued. On the 25th day I started using mechanism and created power. On the following day I created my very first wind turbine. On the 27th day I almost created my nether portal, but I had to go down to the mine to get 3 more pieces of obsidian. The next couple of days I spent my time in the nether as soon as I finished making my portal. I entered the bastion and killed the brute, and found 1 chest with nothing good in it. I continued to mine through the netherrack and found 2 pieces of ancient debris. I created some flux crystals, and that was the most entertaining thing of that day. On the 30th day I finally started making steel. On the 31st day I started work on getting an inscriber set up. The next day I finally figured out that I was missing a silicon press. On day 33 I finally started work on an ME system. On day 34 I got more inscriber presses. The next couple of days I crafted 2 steel hammers and added new abilities to it, and went down into the mine. And I also had a close call to death by falling into lava. I didn't have any golden apples in my hotbar. Would I be able to make out of here alive? On the 37th day I finally started to power my ME system and got it up and running. On the next day I made crystal seeds and tried desperately to grow them, not knowing that they don't despawn. On the 39th day I tried to automate the water intake in the thing that makes hydrogen for the jetpack. And yes, I did take a while to say that due to the fact that I have no clue how to pronounce the actual machine, and yeah, fun stuff. I started on day 40 making more crystal growth accelerated. On the night of day 40 I got my very first blood moon, but continued to run around travelling. And on day 41 I crafted some arrow towers for some base defense. I found another bastion and continued to loot it. The brute got me to half a heart and I panicked as I was trying to get to safety. I got a lot of gold from this chest. I also located a jungle temple in the nether and the chests were alright. I found a fortress and also decided to start trading. I created a Twilight Forest portal and started my first fight with a dragon. On the 45th day I made paper into books. On the 46th day I made ME system storage components. Throughout the days 47 to 59 I continued creating the storage drives, and after I put them into the ME system I entered the Twilight Forest and killed the Naga and the Twilight Lich, also the Minotaur, and killed the Minotaur again as I didn't get the achievement and got set on fire when I entered the fire swamp, but as soon as I ate the stroganoff I got the achievement. I killed the Hydra, I searched forever and killed the Night Phantom, my first attempt at killing the Urgas was a fail and I had to leave. I threw my first Eye of Ender and followed it to the stronghold. I entered the end and killed the Ender Dragon, and I also obtained the egg. I searched through this beautiful end to find an end city with a ship to get an Elytra. I found and killed some Shadow Stalkers just before I entered the ship. Day 60 was all about enchanting. On day 61 to 62 I went down into the mine mining marble, but I mined any other ore that I saw. For days 63 to 64 I just traded with piglins for most of the day. I also went in for my second attempt at killing the Urgas, but I ran out of arrows and left after not being able to hit him with melee weapons. On day 65 I traded with some villagers to get a lot of arrows. I returned to kill the Urgas and I wasn't messing around, being able to kill him and getting the trophy. On day 66 I managed to get the everlasting beef and I searched and found eternal steak, so I cooked it and got eternal steak. I then killed the Yeti and the Snow Queen, then killed a bigger version of myself and got giant tools. I also got the Lamp of Cinders and completed the Twilight Forest. When I got home I made more ME system storage drives. On the 68th day I made a base of a little trophy case for my Ender Dragon egg. On the 69th day I placed the egg down and encased it with glass, and I started working on finishing the farm. And on the 70th day I made a cleaver and added upgrades to it. On the 71st day I added walls and a roof to the farm. The next day I finished the flooring of the farm and added a door frame. On the 73rd day I went out exploring and got myself some pets. On day 74 I killed an ant queen and a gorgon. I also got multiple stacks of sand, but that's not really that important. Day 75 to 76 I made a chunk loader. Killed the hydra again for the trophy. And finished the farm with automated pipes and straw golems. Day 77 I mined glowstone. On day 78 to 79 I renovated my portal area into a brand new trophy room. And I ordered my trophies in order of when I killed them. Day 80 to 81 I killed wither skeletons to get skulls for a wither fight at the end of the 100 days. I came back out of the nether to see a blood moon, and I also killed a cyclops. Days 82 to 84 and for the days 83 to 84 I forgot to press record, so here is the footage from 82 of me looking around for hydras in a swamp biome, and yes, I am an idiot. '85 to '88 I killed a lightning dragon. I flew around on a flying cow and tamed a hippocampus. I tried killing a hydra in a swamp biome but ended up giving up. I found a fire dragon den. With the final fight with the dragon about to end, I was able to kill it on top of a rooftop in the burned village. And I was able to get an egg. On day 89 I started to incubate the egg and set up statues outside of the trophy room. I also took a selfie with the dragon. From days 90 to 94 I set up an area in the Nether to where I was going to fight the Wither. Day 95 to 100 I captured a hippogriff that I trapped in my trophy room. Then I decided to fight 10 withers as I had enough skulls. I then got all the rabbit's feet and started to tame the hippogriff with some travel at first. I then watched the sun rise on the 100th day. I quickly just want to give a big thank you to everyone that stuck around to the very end of this 100 days. I really do appreciate it. If you really enjoy this video, please feel free to subscribe. Only 2.1% of my viewers are actually subscribed. Please feel free to share the love and support by subscribing. It is free and you can unsubscribe whenever you want. If you do want to see more of this content on my channel, 50 likes for 100 days in the Twilight Forest and 100 likes for 200 days in this mod pack. Thank you all so much and have a nice day.